Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Column 3, Block 2. Got one, watch your tail.
Target down. Nicely done.
Column 3, Block 2.
You're running out of missiles.
Bandit has a lock on me.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Seawater at Gunther Bay.
Caution.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, territory causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yuuzhan peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuuzhan was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yuuzhans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yuuzhan, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuuzhan continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic make something out of the mothballed planes they brought that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Squadron, sortie, ASAP. Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Page 2, box 2.
Target eliminated.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! The radar vehicle...
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun. Their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Stanley, being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target eliminated.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Locked.
How do you think the nearest airbase has got any fighters?
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target destroyed.
Locked. It's chow time.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Missile away.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
H2 has crashed.
The current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Missile away.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Airbase hasn't got any fighters.
H2,
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Accelerate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Shit. Where are the damn interceptors?
H2, blocking.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Missile.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Missile. Missile.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Enemies locked on.
Missile.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire! Predator fire. Lock on.
Missile.
Locked on! Fox 2!
There's an enemy on your tail.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. also mess with your HUD and radar. The seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Enemy has a radar lock on you. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base. Bandit evaded the attack. I maneuver behind the enemy. APCs have nowhere to hide. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missile.
Evading.
Caution.
This is School 6. Enemy is locked on me. If we get to the radar, we can't capture him. We'll be standing at the front lines too quickly.
Missile away.
Fox 2!
Break! Do it! Read aim over clear ground. Call 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Friendly down!
The enemy's traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
Pull up. Caution.
Mage 2, missile
Pull
away.
up.
Get away from that vehicle! Now!
Eliminated.
2 targets remaining.
Caution. Pull up.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Bandit destroyed.
We've got the numbers and the strike. Hostile has a lock. Fox 2, Fox 2.
He dodged it.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Got course. I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go. Bandit acquired. Firing.
Missile.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Bandit, on your 6.
Caution. Pull up.
Behind one.
Everything's been burned down. Zone 3, Fox 2.
Target has been destroyed.
Targeting range of guns.
Missile. Missile.
Missile fired. Evading.
Missile.
Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Hostile has a lock. Radar lock acquired.
Mage 2, locked. Miss. That's a miss.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead? It didn't connect.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Missile.
Missile! Evade!
Missile moving. Tank. Enemy's airstrikes are flawless. We're done for. I maneuver behind the enemy.
No remaining special weaponry. Mage 2, Fox 2.
All right, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusians' faces now.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those poor merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Ammunition 0. Caution.
Missiles depleted.
Caution.
Fire anti-air gun! Now!
Golem 2, Fox 2. Enemy transports are taxiing.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Ammunition 0.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
Ammunition 0. Caution.
3 targets remaining.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
Shred the radar network.
Don't ice up in there. H2, you've iced up.
Launch preparations complete. Holds are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away! Wait!
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones.
Firing!
Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the road can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Get that hostile off your tail!
Golem Squadron, surround them.
Locked.
H2 enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
H2, missile.
Missile.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
Fox 2.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Missile.
Mage 2, bandit on your 6.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me!
He's mine. He's not getting away.
0. Ammunition 0.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Stall warning.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missed. Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Missile.
I'm on this one's tail. Don't try to read their movements.
Missiles depleted.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked.
Missile. Missile.
He escaped into the clouds.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Behind one.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile.
Right now, missile.
0. Ammunition 0.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Calling squadron. You're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
I'm blue to this one.
Mage 2's in the clouds.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2. My wings are iced up.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Missile.
Missed.
Missile 0. Missile. Stall warning.
Missile away. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Ammunition
Missiles
0.
depleted. Target was not struck.
Ammunition 0.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy. Trigger, don't let them keep you around. Take them down one at a time.
Ammunition 0.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy. My wings are iced up.
Ammunition 0.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing, that's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Our current target is on rails, but there's still...
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking this... Now is the time... The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Meters. Too slow. Increase airspeed. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. Trigger, maintain Increase airspeed. Altitude is too low. Climb. 100. 50 meters. Work on your mid-air refueling.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Golem 4 plus 2. Grand target, bailing out.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Missile.
Missile! I can't!
Missile.
Evade!
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile.
Black 2!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hand
Missile.
in on your six!
Missile.
Can you still fly? Bandit is in my sights.
Where'd he go?
Firing.
Missile.
Mage 2, walking.
Missile.
Enemy on my tail! I can't shake him!
Missile launched. Mage 2, Fox 3.
I'm hit! I've lost control! Careful, there's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Four remaining.
Getting our ass kicked. Throw out reinforcements! Break! They got me!
Three remaining.
Nice kill.
One remaining.
Ammunition 0.
They fled into the clouds.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Enemy missile inbound. It's evading.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
Missile.
What the hell?
Missile.
Caution! Missile!
Missile.
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy Enemy has a radar lock.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys move down easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile. Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Missile.
What is that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the draw.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
3, push 2, pick 'em.
Missile.
They can't get a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Delta 1, check weak. Commander. They got me!
Missile.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
There's too many of them. I'm surrounded.
Those damn things have gotten